Hi, this is JilliBling. How are you today? Today's project is number 2 in my series. It's a Gotta Have It box where if you buy the bundle from me, I'd love to send you the card kits. This is number 2 and this is number 1. Gosh, they're both fun folds. I guess I'm liking fun folds. So this one I used everything that the stamp set had to offer and all the different dies. Very pretty. So today's it just started out with having this paper out, the snowflake paper, and the the glitter paper out. And it's like, oh my gosh, those look beautiful together. But would I dare cover up this beautiful glitter paper with designer paper? I mean, the paper is so pretty all on its own. But I like how this came out. So it is another fun fold. So in the envelope, it fits just like any other card, but on the back I added a gift card. I was going to have the gift card come out from right here, but I put it right here. And you know what? I plan on putting a little business card in there. There. That is now a pretend gift card. It's to Amazon. Can't you see it says Amazon on there? But it fits perfectly in there. So this is today's project. And I just finished it up and I put these little pearl things. I don't know if you could see them. When I take the pictures for my blog, I'll make sure that you can see them. And it is Pearlized Enamel Effects Basic White. And it's just so much fun. I mean, those look like teeny tiny little pearls. And it's kind of fun to feel them. At first I thought, okay, it's going to be snowflakes and then I'm going to put holly berries because it comes in a 3-pack. And I was thinking, oh, real red. I could have just a sprig of holly with some little berries. But this turned into plain old snowflakes. It is snowflakes. Okay, so we'll be using Christmas Banner Bundle and also Season of Chic. And this came about just because the paper was laying right on top of the evergreen glitter paper and it looked beautiful. It was like, okay, I'm going to use that. And then I was thinking, well, what snowflake am I going to use? And I want to have some cutout snowflakes in there. Oh, what? It's like, wait a minute. The bundle has 2 snowflakes plus this one that cuts out this snowflake. Plus, this is good for any season. It could be good for summer, spring, fall, and winter. And the words on it are great. And it's got this thing. I've used that a few times. But then look at all the dies to cut everything out. I love this. I think a few months ago we did a Gotta Have It box. So there's 5 samples. And I used one for each of the different seasons on this nice bundle. Good place to start. If you're like, oh, I don't know what to get. I want to get something. That's a good place to start. And of course, the Christmas banners bundle is a great place to start. So kind of letting that dry a little bit. Okay, so here's all the pieces. I've got a little bit of it done in advance. Oh, Season of Chic bundle is on page 99. Oh, and this right here, this distressed gold paper, use it all the time. The papers in this product suite are beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Back contest. Oh, you know what? You know what that is? Season of Chic. I want to do something with this again, just because I love this layout. So this, if you scroll back through videos, this was a prior video. That's another fun fold. I guess I'm all into fun folds. And that was done earlier this year, maybe more in spring. But that's using the Season of Chic designer paper. And the distressed gold paper. Okay, I get off track. I have little templates. And as we use these, I'll let them sit right there. So if you want, you could pause it and you could write down the information. Once I get all 5 of these cards done using Christmas banners, I'll put pictures of the templates, paper cut sizes, everything that you could need to make this on your own. Okay, so let's just wait until we get here for these bits. Because it's a polymer set, I'm using my foam pad. This is for the pocket. let's just start with the base. This is the base paper. And base paper, it's cut to 4 1/4 by 8. And I'm going to score it at 1 1/4. Those stamps have ink on them, just a little bit of ink. Okay, so 1 1/4, 2 1/2. There's a dog wanting to come in, but he just went out. 5 1/2. He thinks I'm his doorman. And 6 3/4. My whole day has been like this. It's like I get all this stuff and I don't put it away, and I'm working in 2 inches of space. 6 3/4. And I'm using the measurements right here across the top. Okay, so this one is done, but since I have the score tool out, this is done. Let's do the pocket. The pocket was that evergreen piece. That's this piece here. So this paper is cut to 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. I'm going to score it at 1 1/2. And 5 3/4. Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh, right here. By 4. Is that right? Do you hear that dog? Oh my gosh. And then this right down here. You know what? I need to fix my little template. I don't want you to get that wrong. I think that's 4. Two 2.5 is right. So this should be just scored at 4. Score at, oh, I have it on there. I just didn't fix it up here. Okay, and then this is scored at 4. And if that dog is still there, I'm going to let him in. Because I'm a wuss for the dog. Oop, he's gone. Okay, so now we're done with scoring. So since the pocket is here, on the little template, I have these little squiggly lines, which means cut that part off. So down here, I'm going to cut it kind of at an angle. At an angle. And then I'm going to trim this. And this I'm going to do like at a tiny little angle. Like if I didn't say anything, you would know better. Like I went maybe 1/32 above the score line, just a little bit. Not that I could cut straight and keep that angle going, but just a little bit. Oh, the dog is back. Hold on, hold on. Okay, come on. Okay. No, I don't have anything for you. No. Go get your chow. Go get chow. Yes. Oh, and you know what? Okay, if you're watching this before you do the your project, you should stamp your snowflakes on the back before you score it. But that's okay. Because on the sample, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't. And it didn't really turn out the best. But maybe you can't tell. Because it didn't stamp in the cracks. Like right there, oh, that part's bad. But just don't tell anyone. Okay, so our pocket, I'm not going to stick it together yet because I want to do that. Look at my little hole punch. I want to do that, but I have to do this paper first. Okay, let's get back on track. Base paper, I'm thinking about it. Let's do the stamping of those snowflakes. Soft succulent snowflakes. My big soft succulent pad is being busy in some box somewhere. Isn't that pretty? And it matches the designer paper on the front. I was thinking maybe these should be a little bit softer in color, but that's okay. It all matches. Maybe I'll just try to do less of them. Or you could stamp off. Snowflakes everywhere. I'm trying to make this less dense in snowflakes. Just a little bit right there. Okay, maybe just a little bit here. Okay, that's good. And then, since I have this going, this is going to be the words on the back of the pocket, right here. And I'll put a little bit on there. Maybe, you know what? Okay, I'm going to try something. Right in the middle. Then I'll put the words over the top. Maybe that will keep it a little bit calmer. So I think that's it for stamping with the soft succulent. Just for you, evergreen. This is for the back. Just for you. I don't know. Kind of gets lost a little. Okay. Just for you. And then a stamped off snowflake. Today Mama and I were going out to get our nails done. Kind of grew out. But it's most fun because our nail people are back from their vacation. I missed them. They do good work. The other ones, that's better. The other ones do okay work. Maybe. They do good work, and I've missed it. I think last time you remember all the little ouchies. Is that all the stamping? No, we have a little bit more stamping. Okay, let's just see what pieces are here. Okay, this is the base paper. This can get folded. And give them a good smush. So that's nice and flat. It's like after all that work, there's just that little thing. And these pieces, so when you're attaching, let me try something else. When you're attaching the designer paper to the glitter, isn't that pretty? You'll want to use liquid glue, or let me try Stamp and Seal, because it hasn't let me down yet. But you need something really sticky to get through the texture on the glitter. Let's see if that sticks. I should have my silicone mat out. That sticks. Okay, that's good. So all four of these. See, that paper is pretty too. So use your Stamp and Seal or liquid glue. Oh, I went off the edge again. Crazy driver. Good thing I don't drive on curbs. Some of these, I could tell I didn't get that other edge. Oh, there it is. Don't stick together. Okay, all of them. This one isn't so bad. Okay, we are going to be sticking now. Okay. Evergreen Glimmer paper. It comes in a 3-pack, and the colors are no, it's not that one. Oh, that's the pearlescent paper. That's for the snowflakes. Comes in the shimmery white kind of color, gold, and then the evergreen. Evergreen, that's my absolute favorite. And I didn't know. At first when I saw it, I thought, what are they thinking? That's kind of muddy. You know? Stampin' Up, no, they know what they're doing. It's my new favorite. I like the way the back came out with the stamped off little snowflake. Okay, got all that done. And now I have these 2 papers. This one is for the banner. This one will go on here, but I'll do that in just a minute. This is for snowflake. Do lots of snowflakes. Snowflakes and snowflakes. Aren't those pretty? And that's in the chic bundle. And this one matches the one right there on the paper. Okay, so this is this banner. And I'm going to heat set it in silver. I've got these 2. And then this big banner, which is this one. That's these papers. Don't you just love jumping ahead? This is going to go in here. These will go in here. That will go across. That will go inside. We have to put words on it though. This is for the back pocket. It's happening. Okay, so let's start assembling this. So this piece here will get these 4 panels. This little short squatty panel is for the bar down at the middle underneath the long banner. I'll show you that in just a minute. I've been going through a lot of Stampin' Seal lately. Okay, let's make this thing. Oh, and I get to put those little pearls on it again. The liquid pearls. This doesn't have the white snowflakes, so that will be covered a bit. You know, this panel right here, ooh, that stuff sticks good. This needs to go on there. Okay, let me show you about that. I know what to expect from liquid glue. So I'm going to put a little glue here. Do you ever do whoopses and you have to pull them up? And you're like, oh. trying to keep the glue a little bit thin. So I could put it on top, but then I'd have to decorate it. So if I get it down right underneath here, that's good. And then this one gets tucked in. So it can be this way or that way, it doesn't matter. But this bar right across here is tucked right underneath this panel. Like if I run my fingers over it, I could feel the bar. Okay, so now that I pulled this up, I don't know if it's going to want to stick again. It will now. Where's my little balloon clip? This is from, I think, Mother's Day, and I use it all the time. Okay, looking good. And then this one, like it should, goes on after the bar, and it pretty much covers it right up. Then this one goes right in the middle. Like that. Okay. And these bits are for right in here. I had to stamp them. And I had to stamp this. So those are going to be stamped in Evening Evergreen. Evening Evergreen. And you know what's kind of funny on here is I have two different greetings, so it was a little tricky to know what to put on them. Season's Greetings and Christmas Wishes. Seasons. And it just stamps so easily and so nicely. I love that. Season's Greetings. And Christmas Wishes. So the Christmas, oh, okay, note to self. This is accidentally upside down, but look how this piece right here to stamp the words is bigger than that piece. When I did this one, it's like, oh my gosh, but it pretty much worked out. Turn it upside down, and it works perfectly. Christmas. Yes. Wishes. Because Christmas is so much longer than wishes. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Okay, so these are going to go on with dimensionals. I'm a little scattered. I had everything here, I knew it, but just not very well rehearsed. But whenever I do whoopses, people always reply or comment, it's okay, we do whoopses too. You can learn from my mistakes. Okay, I think balloon clip is done. So that's gonna go on there. This goes, look how perfectly that fits. Right there in the middle. And I'm going to put this on, but kind of lightly, because I have to tuck the snowflakes in underneath it. And what's really fun is that this shape right here, with kind of that little heart in there, matches the snowflakes on the paper. So last night at 4:30, Bo comes walking over to the bed, and I know that if he's coming, that means he has to go out. But I put him out at 10 o'clock sharp. And I know he can hold it, but he doesn't do it but that often, like very seldomly. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so took him out. And then of course, being outside, holding him on the leash, and he got right to it. I swear, like maybe a minute and a half. But it's cold out there. And then he went right back to bed. But then I'm just laying there, all wide awake. So I started thinking about this project because I had all the pieces laid out, and I was going to be using that beautiful evergreen glitter paper. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. What am I going to do for snowflakes? And that's where my mind goes. Can't fall asleep. Think about a card. Maybe I should have done that before the banner went on, but that wasn't too bad. Look at that. And this one I'm going to put on with tape, because notice how I waited? I'm going to do that punch. Oh, I don't think I trimmed this right, but that's okay. I really like how that came out. So, hand punch, just about any size hand punch you have, and just like a little sliver. Or if you don't have a hand punch, you could do a die. And then we're just going to make the envelope, gift card envelope, and trying to keep the glue thin because I'm impatient. Or did I do this one the right size? It looks maybe a little off, but it still looks good. Well, I kind of wish I had a bigger evergreen border. I'll get that figured out by the time I put the, unless I could pull this up. No, that's okay. Then gets put on with glue. Oh, and then we get to do the pearls. I think maybe I scored it too small. I'll figure it out. Okay, so now it's just time to embellish and decorate just a little bit. So wherever there's a snowflake, I'm thinking just a dot. And at first it comes out like, have you ever made meringue and you've got a stiff peak? It comes out like that, but then it, as it relaxes, it becomes more of a pearl, rounded looking top. So wherever there's a white snowflake, there's none down here, but I want a little. And you could put it on all the different layers. Wherever there's snowflakes that you like, you could put it anywhere. You can make up your own snowflakes. Just a little bit. It's kind of hard to do it when I'm holding it like this, but at least you can see. And a big one here. That's a tiny one. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry. And we're done. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this bundle. And give me a thumbs up. Until project number 3, have a great day. Bye.